guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Today's video, I'm just going to talk about some makeup products that I love so much that I have a backup already. I'm not even through with it and I've already got some backups. So before you leave, be sure to subscribe, like this video, and let me know what you want to see next. The first thing I'm going to talk about are foundations that I love so much that I have a backup. The first is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I have two right here. They are different shades. One's a little darker, one's a little lighter. And I love this foundation. I've talked about this several times. It is like my holy grail foundation. It lasts all day. It's full coverage. It has a great natural matte finish. I've used it in a tutorial or two. I love this product so much. And I have a backup. So as soon as I'm out of this, I already have a backup. I buy these. This is why I have backups. I buy them when they, like Estee Lauder has like a sale and you can get it $20 off. That's almost half price. So I totally suggest buying it then. If you have some, buy a backup then. It'll last for a while. Especially if you're one that like goes through foundations. You don't like switch up like I do. Do that for sure. But that is my favorite foundation. It looks good from when I put it on at 4 o'clock in the morning until I take it off at 9 o'clock at night. It looks flawless, and I can't say enough good things about it. I love it. The next foundation I have is the Dior Air Flash foundation, and this is a completely different kind of foundation from the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is great. It has good coverage. The colors are good. There's not a huge shade range, but it matches me well. I have two because I love it. This is a product that I use for special occasions. It gives such a natural, radiant finish. It's not as matte or as hardcore. It doesn't look as like foundation-y. This looks more natural. Every time I wear this foundation, I get compliments on people saying, your skin looks amazing. Not your makeup looks amazing, your skin. And so that says a lot to me about this foundation. It is expensive, but I do love it. When I use it, I spray it on the back of my hand and then go in with a brush. But it's just like a spray paint can. You shake it up and then spray it. It's so good though. This is, like I said, a product I use for special occasions. Weddings that I go to, events, anytime I want to look just amazing, I use this foundation. I love it so much. I have 4 of the Tarte Shape Tape concealers. This is my favorite concealer. I have 1 contour shade and then 3 shades depending on how bright I want my under eye to be. I just love this concealer. No matter what I pair it with, I always use this on my innermost tear duct area to really brighten that area. It's so full coverage and just nothing compares to it. I love the new Too Faced one, but this, I mean, still, I can't get over this. So that's why I have 4. So next, I have a few powders. Being an oily skin girl, I love me some face powder. I like pound it on because I don't want to be oily, obviously. So my favorite powder of all time right now is the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. Literally, this is like airbrush in a jar. You put this on and your skin is flawless. It blurs out all your pores and little fine lines and just makes your skin look so smooth and soft. I have 2 backups because I buy one every time Sephora has a sale. I cannot live without this. I use it every day. This is my 2nd jar, so I have 2 backups and I'll continue to repurchase it. I love it. It has a funky little cap that like pops up. I don't love that, but I don't hate it either. I've just learned to adjust with it. So that is something to note. But it only comes in 1 shade. It's translucent. It's got like a peachy taste to it. I know that's weird. You don't realize how much powder gets in your mouth until you have something that tastes good. But I love this powder. It's amazing. It looks flawless. I use that where I have concealer, and then everywhere else on my skin I use the Rimmel Stay Matte. Everywhere else on my skin I use the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and I'm like almost done with this one. I've gone through several, and then right now I have 2 backups as well. I just cannot get over how affordable this product is and how well it works. Like, it's just great. It really does keep you matte. It's a stay matte powder. This travels well. I can keep it in my purse and then do touch-ups throughout the day if I need it. I just love it. It's such a great pressed powder. And it's like a sheer, it's like a translucent powder almost, like a pressed translucent powder. There's not much color to it at all, if any. It just really sets your foundation in place perfectly. I have the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder, and I have 2 of them, obviously. I've almost hit pan on this one that I just got a couple of months ago, a month or 2 ago. I don't know. I love this powder. I have the KKW Brighten Banana Powder as well, and I love that powder too. But this is a fraction of the cost. This is literally like $4, and it works just as well as the KKW. And it's a bigger size and less. And it's so good. I cannot say enough good things about this. I saw another YouTuber talk about it, and I was like, oh, I'll try it. Obsessed. I use this after I've dusted off my translucent powder just to brighten up that area, my under eye area again. And I cannot get enough of it. It is such a good product. Hoola, the Benefit Hoola Contour Powder, Bronzer, whatever it's called. I recently just started using this again. I'd hit pan a while ago and I stopped using it because I didn't want to run out. That's a problem that I have. But one of my friends that I watch here, or one of the people I watch here on YouTube, was using it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love that product. Like, I need to start using it again. And so I started using it again, and when I did, I was like, why did I ever stop? Like, I love this to contour. It's such a good, effortless shade. It's got a neutrally cool undertone, if that makes sense. It's perfect for the shadows of your face, your contour area. I do prefer it as more of a contour instead of a bronzer. But after I started using it again and remembering how much I loved it, I had to go ahead and buy a backup when it was half off on the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I have literally like 10 backups of the Beauty Blender, just the original Beauty Blender. Every time Sephora has Beauty Blender sets, you know, where you can get 4 for the price of 2 or something like that, I always buy a set because I do love my beauty blenders, and you are supposed to replace them so frequently. I think every 3-ish months. And mine normally start to get a little ratty because of how much I use them around that time frame. So I do try to replace them right at around 3 months. As soon as they get to a point where it's like, girl, get a new one. So, I was also sent a whole bunch of these from Beauty Blender and Influencer, and so that was the best package I've ever received in my adult life. Literally got like 6. What? So I have so many of these. I think I have like 10-ish on backup, ready to go, set. Love them. Nothing compares to a Beauty Blender for me. Nothing is as soft and blends out product as well. I've tried the other ones and they're okay, but this is still my favorite product. Alright, next I have my eyebrow pencil, which I have mentioned before as well. This is the L'Oreal, I've got several, the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. It's the dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz Pencil. It's the super fine little tip, and it's so easy to use. And this shade is just the right shade for me. It's perfect. And I love how easy it is to use, but it's stiff enough that I don't get too much and I don't make my brows too dark. It's just a perfect product for me. I can't get enough of it, and it's so affordable that whenever it's on sale, I go ahead and buy. Next, I have the Marc Jacobs eyeliner pens. This one in particular is the black shade. I think it's called like Blackout or something like that. This is the most creamy black eyeliner that I have ever used. It's so nice and black and pigmented, and this will not budge. Once it sets in your waterline or your tight line, it will not move. Yeah, you can see It's not going anywhere. It doesn't get all bunchy in my inner corner like other eyeliners do. It doesn't bleed. It doesn't transfer. It works so well, and it's so black. So I love it. I can't get enough. I have one eyeshadow. I buy so many eyeshadow palettes that it's impossible for me to ever hit pan, much less go through an eyeshadow and buy another. But this one in particular, I have gone through a complete pan. This is my second, and I've hit pan on it, and I have a backup. This is the Merle Norman Vintage Charm eyeliner, or eyeshadow, not eyeliner. The Merle Norman Vintage Charm eyeshadow. This is the most beautiful champagne-ish gold. It's the best undertone for me. I cannot find another gold that works as well as this one for every day. A lot of golds that I use are too yellow gold, or too rose gold, or too champagne gold. Like, they just don't have the right undertone. Sometimes they're green. This is the best gold I've ever found. It's light enough that it's perfect for every day, but I can use it with Fix Plus or a setting spray and make it really metallic. I just love this shade, and so I have depotted it. You buy them individually like this, and then I have depotted these, and it's huge too, so it's harder to go through. That's it, but I use it in my Z palette with all my other individual shadows. My favorite pair of eyelashes. I don't wear fake eyelashes during the week to school. I don't see the point. My kids don't care. I don't care. Also, that's a lot to do every day for school. But when I do go out on the weekends, or if I want a more dramatic look, my favorite lashes are the House of Lashes and Sephora Natalia style lashes, and I have 5 backups, and then this is the pair that I've worn once. This style of lash is the most beautiful. It's like fluffy and wispy, but piecey, and natural but dramatic. It goes perfect with any look, if it's more cat eye or if it's more like halo eye. These lashes are so good, and they fit perfectly on my eye. I don't have to trim them at all. So anytime I see them at a Sephora, I go ahead and grab a couple of pair, because I do go through them so quickly. But they are reusable, so I can use them up to like 10-ish times. They're not as reusable as some of my higher end lashes that cost more. These are $14, and so they are good, and you can reuse them several times, but you can't reuse them like the mink ones for 20-something times. So obviously I love these lashes. And then I've got 2 setting sprays, because setting sprays, duh. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. This is a setting spray you definitely have to shake up before you use, or it'll squirt like glitter chunks at you. But if you shake it up, it is the most amazing and beautiful just glow to your skin. It literally just makes you look like you're glowing. I do love to use this under my foundation or on top of it. I use this on brides when I do their makeup. It just gives you an ethereal look. It's so stunning. Like I said, you really do have to shake it, but it has such a fine mist. This is a product I didn't think that I would love, and I turned out loving it so much that I had to have an extra for when I run out. So good. And then another setting spray that I use on brides or anybody that I do their makeup for, and I use it all the time too, is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And you best believe that I'm going to be buying it when it's on sale at the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I'm going to buy as many as they let me because I love this product. And it is expensive, but it's so good. Before I tried this product, I didn't believe that setting sprays did much to your skin except for kind of like melt your products together. But after you try this, I'm telling you, you will notice an extreme difference with how long your makeup lasts and how well it looks throughout the day. This is literally hairspray for your face. Nothing presses pause on your skin more than this. They have a few different versions. I've tried the Chill. It's good. I like it. It's supposed to be like temperature control. Did not notice that. And then they have one that's like De-Slick that's for oily skin, and I've tried it too, and it's okay. This is just still my favorite. I notice the most difference when I use this. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe before you leave. Like this video. Leave a comment. You know, do your thing. But, yeah, thank you again for being here. And I guess I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.